Hey guys, it's GQ Crafty. Welcome to day 30, the last day of 30 Days of Sketches 8 and Scraptember 2021 collab. It's been an awesome month. I am putting this one up on the 30th. I do have 4 others that I'm behind on that I'm hoping to get up. They all got done in September, if possibly on the 1st of October. I'll kind of scatter them out the last couple days. You have a few videos that should have been up already today for ones I've missed, and then I'll have a couple more over the next 2 days. Just so you know, I didn't skimp too much. I only have 4 I didn't do yet, so that's not bad. Actually 4 including this one, so only 3 others that are going up. So that's not too bad. That's better than the past when I've done it. It's been, usually I end up failing after like halfway through the month. So I've got a larger photo to do. It is one of the few last photos that I had printed of our family photo shoot we did last fall before they sold the farm. I already know I'm going to title this one The House That Built Me. The prompt today is family, so it's just my sisters and my dad. My mom passed a few years ago, and it was time for him to stop living in a house that brought him sad memories, also very good memories, but my mom died in the house on hospice, so it was really hard for him to be there. And it's a big house for him by himself, so, and a farm and all that stuff to take care of. So sold the family farm. Great memories. I'm glad we got photos taken there. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use Jen Hatfield The Avenue. Seemed fitting because I was house. So yeah, let's get started. Pretty straightforward with this sketch. I pretty much stick to it, just a little bit different. So since I have a giant photo, I want to first pick my background. And right away I was looking at this, it's like, is it honeycomb? Yeah, because the other side is all these bees. And then this yellow, because I'm a huge fan of yellow, but it really brings out the golden leaves that are on the ground in the photo. So I'm trimming branding strips off, and I'm gonna trim this one down to 6 1/4, just so it's not exactly 6, but a little bit more. I don't know why. Just looked better. And then I'm going to put all my 12 by 12s away, except for one that was kind of, I had some chunks left. It was just like a blue pattern. And I'm going to break out the 6 by 8 pack because I figured a lot of the pieces look like, in the sketch, they're all partial strips, you know? So I didn't need to use or cut up a 12 by 12. And I also grabbed branding strips because they would work perfect for what's going on above and below the photo. So I'm not going to do as many layers behind the photo as the sketch has, but because I'm going to leave this one 6 by 8 plaid paper complete. I'm not going to reduce it down or anything. And because I have just such a big area, I'm not going to add those other layers that are going above and below, and I will add something off to the side. So I'm grabbing a bunch of my branding strips, and I'm just going to start cutting them down here in a bit. And currently I am cutting down a scrap I had of the 12 by 12 of this blue plaid. Just wanted to bring a little bit more blue in. And I'm just going to layer up a few different patterns with the blue and the other branding strips. Just layer them up, 2 little areas below the photo and 1 above, just like in the sketch. And after I get that, I'm going to go through the ephemera and pick out some items. So I'm just going to trim all these down real quick to a length that I think will work. I end up trimming a couple of them, I think a few more times, but that's just because I just eyeballed it. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And I really I made sure to grab all the branding strips that have houses on them. So if you can't guess the fact that this layout is essentially about the house, I've got it in multiple places for you. The title's gonna have house. I've got house branding strips. I'm gonna have ephemera that are houses. Yeah, it's all good. But I'm liking the way those layered up above and below the photo are looking. And now I'm going to go through the ephemera, and I found the 3 little houses. I ripped them apart so they'll be spaced out a little bit more. I'll go through some other things, this little tab that says home, and then I like the circular element in the sketch, so I try to find something that would look good with that. Try a few things on the left,
There's this like one, it's after I glued it down, I realized it wasn't a circular medallion, but that's what it looks like. It's actually, you cut it apart, it's almost like photo corners, but they're like uber fancy. So you could put them on either the corners of your layout or, I don't know. But I liked it as a circular element, and I probably could have just cut it in half and only used half of it, but it's on the page now. Too late. I ended up not grabbing too much ephemera. I really wanted to use the key and just this little bluebird just to bring in some more blue. And then that piece there on the left of the photo, something about this just feels right, or this was worth it, or I don't remember what it says, and I don't have the layout in front of me at the moment while I'm doing the voiceover quick. But I really wanted to kind of layer up that area, and so I saw it in the sticker book. There was a giant calendar. I really liked the way, just like the softness of that cream and white and tone on tone kind of layered up. So I'm going to stick that down. So now I'm starting to get to the point, okay, I better start gluing stuff down or stuff's going to get moved and I won't know where it went. So I want to matte the photo. I think I'm just going to do thin black just because there is a little bit of black everywhere else, and that way it just is a nice thin border. Because this is I don't remember what size this is, not a 5x7 photo, but it's too big for my little matte packs I have, so I just have to grab a regular 12x12 sheet of black cardstock. I didn't have any scraps nearby that were big enough. I have a giant pack of this black cardstock, and it's super thick. I've accidentally cut things wrong with my silhouette multiple times because I have to like amp up my cut settings a ton. I don't know why this black cardstock is so thick compared to, it doesn't say anything about being extra thick, but man, it is hard. I've wasted a lot of cardstock, and I still have a giant, it's like one of those giant like 100 packs or something. It's a lot, and it's very thick. Anywho, so I matte that down. I'm going to start gluing down all these little cluster areas. I popped up that little saying on the left on some foam. I will come back and stamp at the end, October 2020 on top of that little calendar. You can't really tell it's a calendar after I layer the key up with it, but it is a calendar. Cut off the excess. Get that glued down. And yeah. So, yes, everybody, so about what's happening, everybody will be linked down below today that's playing along today, which is pretty much everybody who's been playing along this whole time. If I have a link to their video like before, I will have it down below. Otherwise, everyone's channel is linked down below. Thank you, Katie and Jessica and Laura and Cristy, for letting all of us join in on your amazing Scraptember and 30 days of sketches. It's been so much fun. I think I said in one of my other videos today, some of my favorite layouts for the year have definitely come out of these prompts and sketches this month, and I got a lot done, which is super awesome too. So now I have a lot of layouts to put away, which I really don't want to, but they must be put away. So yeah, I'm finishing that up. Don't have too much more ephemera to go through. I'm just kind of going through, seeing what else I got. Cut all the little jagged edges off the things that are perforated because those drive me nuts. And then I'll start getting the title. I'm going to do the house up top, and then that made me over top of those 3 little houses that are below the photo. So I'm going to do these pretty thickers and do house, and then I'm going to break out some, I think they're Simple Story Color Vibes sticker books of just alphas, and they have some good tile alphas that are like the perfect tile size that are in black with a white lettering to do the, and I put the going up the H, and then that made me will be down at the bottom. So enjoy, and then I add some splatters of some Midnight Blue Dina Wakley acrylic paint spray. The spray nozzles are completely clogged all the time. I can't use them that way, but I like to dip my paintbrush in them and just use them like acrylic paint. But they're already watered down kind of, so it's kind of nice. Anywho, so yeah, I will finish that up and then stamp the October 2020, and that is what I got for you. So thank you very much again for watching, and thanks for all the scrappy friends for playing, and making this super fun. I barely got to watch any of the videos. There's so many people who played along this month. It's just been phenomenal. I hope everybody has enjoyed, and I hope we can do this again. I can't wait. I'm excited for a quieter month in October, though. I'm busy enough the way it is to do 30 sketches, 30 days of videos and stuff. So, yeah, so I'm going to leave it to it. Enjoy the rest of the video, close-ups at the end. And again, I appreciate you. I'm getting close to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and it would, if I could make that by the end of the year, I would be just flabbergasted. I would be so excited because my goal was 700 this year, and then now I'm like barely, just a little over 100 away from being 1,000. So if you could, if you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would subscribe. Thank you for all of those who have. Like, comment, all the things. Love this YouTube community, and yeah, we'll check you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.